I just finished hanging out with two friends that used to be in, or that I used to go to Toastmasters with. Toastmasters is a public speaking organization. I think it's been around for a little bit over 100 years, and it's international. They have meetings happening every single week. I love it. It's a really great organization. So I was visiting with some former friends, and it reminded me. So we had a good conversation. I mean, we hung out for dang near 4 hours, and the time just flew by. It was incredible. By the way, check out this view. It's actually pretty close to their house. It's not too far from my house. I like that island. It looks like it'll be from like a video game or something. So I went there and they had so much amazing advice. The husband had just written this book, and it had amazing art. It had amazing art on it. And I took pictures of it, and I asked for, like, how can I come up with ideas for a book cover of my book? So, they gave me some advice, and I have so much notes. And it reminded me of when I interviewed this Genius Network member named Joel Weldon. I was talking about Toastmasters with them, and he is a public speaking coach. He's helped out so many Genius Network members with public speaking and stuff of that nature. And he said that he had his Toastmasters meeting that morning, and I was like, oh, that makes sense that Joel is in Toastmasters. Then I just realized, I was like, you know what? If you want to meet really amazing, high quality people, Toastmasters, they have a lot of people. Now, not all meetings are created equal. Some clubs are better than others. I'll pass down some advice that I got when I was joining Toastmasters. Visit a bunch of clubs and see which one that you like the most. I went to one that I felt I can learn the most from the people who were in there. And even there was this one woman who has a successful business where she helps other businesses out, and she was so amazing at speaking, so incredible. And yeah, they have meetings all the time. So if you're struggling with meeting, maybe ambitious people, Toastmasters is a good place. And a lot of the members in Toastmasters are actually much older. So you can actually probably find a mentor in these Toastmasters club, and some happen weekly, some happen once every 2 weeks, some happen once a month. I went to one that happened every single Thursday morning. So this is something to think about. They gave me so much information, and of course it's up to me to prioritize which makes the most sense. But I want to speak to high schools. They said, hey, this is the person to speak to. Like, they had their speaking career speaking to high schools, and etc. Whatever it was, right? I need help with book cover. Oh, here's these resources. Here's what we know. And it was fun. Just like we got to connect heart to heart, and it was a good time. So I just want to pass that over to you. If you have trouble finding some awesome people in your city, they might be at your local Toastmasters meeting.